Shalom. I like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of JMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to my Akim, who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen, but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. This is your brother Yakalia from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is an update for the Mark of the Beast prophecy, which is a microchip. Alright, and this update is coming to you from Jamaica itself, man. BOJ, which is the Bank of Jamaica, to begin testing digital currency next month. Alright, so this isn't something that we're just learning about. Actually, last year, 2020, there was an article that came out that Jamaica was interested in a central bank digital currency. And of course, Jamaica would be interested in one. All right, because Jamaica is a part of the New World Order agenda. All right, actually, every single country around the world is a part of the New World Order agenda, which is being led by the elite of Esau Edom, the rulers of this wicked kingdom today. All right, so the central bank digital currencies are being developed worldwide, okay? And the central bank digital currency is not the same like a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of those, man. All right, it is a central bank digital currency with its own unique infrastructure. All right, and you know, this is important to keep on updating on because it's a part of biblical prophecy. It's a part of that major prophecy that we're looking towards right now, that Mark of the Beast prophecy. All right, in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, Salakio, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So the prophecy has to do with buying and selling. All right, there are individuals over there in Sweden, for example, that are being microchipped, and they are using that microchip to make purchases at vending machines. You have over there in Japan the IPPO Goldex microchip implant, which when you Google or you can watch it on YouTube, their advertisement, it is individuals who are microchipped and walking around making purchases at various places. All right, so the central bank digital currency is a new way to pay. It's a digital currency. All right, the microchip is digital. All right, that's why they're doing away with the cash. All right, that's why they're pushing contactless payments, mobile payments, all of these kinds of things. Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay. All right, it's all a part of the agenda to bring forth this microchip. Okay, so it says the governor of the Bank of Jamaica, BOJ, Richard Biles, has given an updated timetable for the rollout of the central bank digital currency, CBDC, a digital currency that is a legal tender usable only in Jamaica for now. Okay, for now. Okay, all of these central banks are developing their central bank digital currencies, but just like how cash is traded from one country to another, which is done by way of digitally, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same way, man. All right. The digital currency will be a complement to banknotes and coins, which will continue to be issued by the BOJ. So they ease the people into it. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to let the people know this is going to be the absolute way to make payments. It's going to be something that is beside banknotes and coins. But when you look at the way that banknotes and coins are going, people ain't really using those anymore, man. People are using mostly their cards. All right. Studies have come out that people are mostly cashless. This is their goal. Okay. It's gradually getting people used to it, but you can't just bring it onto them full force like that. You got to take your time and ease it onto the people. All right. And then before they know it, they're within the system. You know what I'm saying? They're in the system and it's all just caught up to them. And that's just what it is. Right. Just like with this worldwide situation that's going on right now with the solution. Right. You can't even speak too much on it, but I remember when, you know, certain information started to come out regarding the solution for the worldwide situation. All right. So the brothers were coming out and saying, okay, well, based off of what's going on and based off of the prophecies, then certain restrictions will be starting to be put in place if you don't take the solution. Of course, Esau Edom would knock the videos down and take them down and whatever else, and they'd make articles claiming that no, this isn't going to be. Yet and still, right now, we're in July 2021, the year of hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Shemishai, and what has happened? The same things that the men of the Lord have prophesied about, have said that are going to come a certain kind of way. It's here, and it has just been put upon you people, and you people have just willingly accepted it. Same thing that's going to happen with this microchip, man. All right, the same way how you people are running to get this current solution to this worldwide situation is the same way how y'all gonna be running to the lines lining up in mass for the microchip. Okay, this devil is very subtle, man. All right, and he works with great deceit, and he's very cunning at what he does. He's great. He's really good at it, man. He's fulfilling his purpose. The BOJ governor said next month the central bank will begin testing the CBDC issuance and redemption process, and between September and December this year, the BOJ will facilitate all types of transactions and conduct end-to-end testing of the solution. The CBDC is far more efficient use than cash. It is instantaneous mobile phone to mobile phone. Also, it will reduce the cost of producing, transporting, and securing cash, which run into billions of dollars each year. Also, there will be no need for merchants to find change, as payment can be to a cent. In the case where a phone is stolen, the CBDC cannot be accessed without a code. Right, so they're selling it to the people, man. This new way to buy and sell, of course, because, the prophecy says to buy and sell, right? So you won't be able to gain access to services, and I'm talking about all services, including government services, unless you have the mark of the beast, which is the microchip, and you won't be able to conduct business without it as well. All right, so if you can't do any of those two things, what happens? You're going to be excluded from society, man. You won't be able to function. You can't buy food. How you gonna live? What about work? All right. When it says that your work is like, okay, well, you're gonna have to be a part of this. What you gonna do, man? Okay. These things are all coming upon you Israelites. Okay, and it's clear to see. He further noted that an unbanked Jamaican only needs to take a selfie or a photograph of government identification and send it to the financial institution to be inducted as a CBDC member. So boom, look at how easy that is, man. All you need to do is take a selfie or photograph. You see how they just so casually mention selfie. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how it is these days when people take selfies. They're like, yeah, it's that easy. So all you need is a selfie or photograph of government identification, and boom, you have it. Because when you go to get a bank account, you need to provide all kinds of things like source of funds, proof of address, which for some reason, I've worked at multiple financial institutions, so proof of address, that's always like a big deal for people to provide. Like it'd be so hard for them. You know what I'm saying? So they know the weaknesses of the people, what really gets the people, So they're like, yeah, it's easy to get and it's so convenient. They're selling it. This is literally just an advertisement. Okay? So it says, Biles reiterated that the CBDC was not a cryptocurrency. As I mentioned before, it's not like Bitcoin, etc., which is not usually issued by a central bank. He explained that BOJ will mint and sell CBDC to commercial banks, as well as deposit-taking institutions, including building societies, merchant banks, and authorized payment service providers, licensed and authorized by the central bank. So, yo, man, it's only a matter of time before even my plantation, starts issuing or starts buying and selling, CBDC, or just being a part of the system. And then you have the major banks out here in Jamaica, they're all going to be a part of it. NCB, Scotia, Sagicor, First Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? All of them, okay? In turn, the financial institution will sell CBDC to businesses and individuals at a rate of $1 in cash to one CBDC, right? So this is simply, once again, adding to the gradualism, right? People already are mostly cashless, okay? People, when they get their paychecks, people don't get it in cash, all right? They get a check or however it is. For me, the funds are directly deposited to my bank account. All right, so for those who have cash still, it's going to be those people that will be trading in the cash for the CBDC, which then takes, it's going to be a gradual and natural process, removing the cash out of the system, okay? And then the coins I mean, bro, people don't really I mean, I don't use coins. You know what I'm saying? And I can't tell you the last time I even saw like a cent out here in Jamaica, a cent coin. However, the financial institutions will hold the CBDC in digital wallet accounts at their respective banks for their customers to access to make purchases or receive payments from mobile phone to mobile phone, right? So digital wallets, and of course, it's all just going to transfer to that microchip eventually. They just link your CBDC digital wallet account to your microchip. Boom, easy. All right. Digital wallets are financial accounts that allow users to store funds, make transactions, and track payment histories by computer. These pieces of software may be included in a bank's mobile app or as a payments platform like PayPal or Alipay. According to the governor, the digital currency will also be adaptable to traditional technology and will be easily integrated with a bank's RTGS. So, boom, right there. Okay? RTGS, that's I forget exactly what it means, but it's basically being able to transfer funds overseas. Right? Biles said the introduction of the CBDC has gained the interest of at least 5 international organizations: International Monetary Fund, IMF, BIS, Federal Reserve, Central Bank of Lithuania, and Thomas Delarue, which are watching the rollout process, right? So, yo, man, it's clear to see what's going on, the development of this central bank digital currency out here in Jamaica and worldwide. You know, news has been coming out more frequently regarding the central bank digital currency out here in Jamaica. We've seen articles, but then as well on our international news, I believe it was TVJ, they had a poll, just putting it out there to the masses, you know what I'm saying, about the central bank digital currency, and they were talking about what name should they give it. Because, you know, like in Jamaica, they have launched the Bahamas. I believe it's the Bahamas. They launched their sand dollar. So, you know, Jamaica's just, you know, playfully, you know, suggesting to the people and letting them know what's coming, man. You know? So this is all in the works, man. And Yahweh Shimishai said it's coming, so it's coming, man. And once again, this is a stepping stone towards the ultimate prophecy of the microchip, that hour of temptation, which is coming upon the entire world. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. In Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry. Wait for it, it will surely come, it will not tarry." And we're at the end, man, the end of the rulership of these Edomites, man. And so the prophecies must come to pass. And this Mark of the Beast prophecy is that major prophecy, man, that we're looking towards. All right. Once this prophecy comes, then Yahushua will be coming after, man. All right. The destruction of America, World War III, all of these things, man. All right. It's all in the works. You know, it says in, where is it at? I believe Isaiah, that the Most High hath set watchmen upon thy walls to warn to warn Jerusalem, which are you Israelites, man, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to warn you day in, day out. And this is what we're doing, man. You know, for some people, they look like, oh, another update about central bank digital currencies. Well, guess what? You're going to be getting an update every single step, man. For as long as we're able to, we're going to be updating you people, man. All right. The prophecies are going to be shoved in your faces. All right. Because, yo, at the end of the day, those who are part of the elect will receive it and will appreciate it and love this truth. And then those of you who don't, y'all just slated for destruction, man. The 2/3 up in America. And then you unbelieving wicked Israelites around the world, man. All right. And then, of course, the judgment for taking the microchip, Revelation chapter 14 to 10. That if you take the microchip, you Israelites, man, you're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. You don't have no chance for salvation. And this is why we warn the people. So you see the times that we're in, we're saying, as it says in Romans chapter 13, verse 11, I believe, that it is high time to awake out of sleep, for your salvation is nearer than when we believed. Our salvation is very close, man. It don't take nothing, man. All right, remember that regardless of whatever Esau Edom puts out there, it is Yahweh Shemishah that is in control, well, of everything, and it's really Yahweh. Because even Yahushua don't even know when he's coming back. All right, so Yahweh has it all planned out, and our salvation is nearer than when we believed. Just like all of these other prophecies, that has to come to pass as well, man. All right. So that I like to say, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kodesh, Wa Abad Babal Shalom.